Now, your Way 31 Storm Tracker forecast.
You know, we talked last week about with the heat coming and all that, trying to find some friends with pools. I didn't get a call, I didn't get a text, and nothing.
That is fake.
And now summer is here.
Yeah,
I mean,
now
that heat
summer is
came
here,
in heavy today.
And it's going to keep coming. You
Yeah.
can come to my pool if you want.
There you go. That'll
Yeah,
be fun.
I'm a good friend. But yeah, the heat is coming, and that is all because of our current weather maker. Let's take a look at it and talk about it. So we have a strong ridge of high pressure that is settling over the eastern part of the United States. And what does high pressure mean? Well, that means hotter temperatures as well as less rain. So the heat is going to keep coming as we go throughout the next couple of days. So if you thought today was hot, well, it's about to get a lot hotter. 94 degrees on Monday, and then we're going to jump up to the upper 90s by the middle of this upcoming week. So again, it's about to get really hot. Feels like temperatures could be meeting the triple digits as well as exceeding them. So it's about to get real hot here in the Tennessee Valley. Temperatures will be back down to the mid 90s as we go into Thursday. So we are talking about how, like, where are the 90s? Well, they're here, and I hope you guys enjoy them because none of us asked for it here. Temperatures for our heat index tomorrow are going to be already in the 90s as we go into 9 a.m. tomorrow. Now, jumping forward to 1 o'clock, heat index values can be, again, in the upper 90s, 97 in Athens, 96 in Muscle Shoals. These are what our feels like temperatures are going to be, and as we go to 5 o'clock, they're going to be still in the upper 90s. Some of us could be seeing some temperatures or feels like temperatures in the triple digits tomorrow. So keep that in mind if you're going to be outdoors. Make sure you're staying hydrated. We are under a heat advisory for our northwest counties until 7 p.m. tomorrow for the shoals. I wouldn't be surprised if they extend this heat advisory as well as add more counties as we go into tomorrow. So with all this heat, it's important to know what the difference between heat exhaustion and a heat stroke is. Heat exhaustion is when you feel faint or dizzy and have excessive sweating, but as you're experiencing a heat stroke, you're going to have a throbbing headache. You're not going to be sweating. Heat exhaustion, you can also have some clammy skin as well as a rapid, weak pulse and some muscle cramps. Heat stroke, you're going to have red, hot, dry skin, and you're going to may lose consciousness. The best way to deal with these situations is to get to a cool place with air conditioning, drink water, maybe take a cold shower if you're experiencing heat exhaustion. Heat stroke, you're going to want to immediately call 911 because that is going to be very important. So the best way to beat the heat tomorrow, again, coming to the pool, Jim. You're welcome to come to my pool. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. It's going to be warm. We're going to have a possibility to see some spotty storms as we go into the afternoon hours. Partly cloudy skies to start off in the morning. Those showers are going to be coming in during the lunchtime hours, and they're going to be sticking with us as we go into the afternoon, and they're going to be sticking with us going into the evening. But by late Sunday night, we'll be remaining dry. Forecast lows tonight are going to be sitting in those low to mid 70s, 71 Scottsboro, 68 Skyline, 72 Hazel Green, 73 in Athens over towards the Shoals, a little bit warmer, 74 Florence, 72 in Russellville. Going throughout the day tomorrow, temperatures are going to be in the mid 80s by 10 a.m. Warming up to the 90s by 2 p.m. Again, those rain chances sticking with us as we go throughout the afternoon, and we'll have daily rain chances throughout the next 10 days. Again, going to be those afternoon summertime showers. Temperatures are going to warm up to the upper 90s by the midweek, and then we'll stay in the 90s going throughout the next weekend as well as the work week next week with overnight lows sitting in the 70s.
Yeah, good advice that you're talking about being out there in the heat because it can really sneak up and get you. And by the time it gets you, sometimes it's already a little bit farther down the line. We had a baseball tournament where we were telling the kids, take a little sip of water every inning when you come in because by the time you start guzzling it, then it's a little too late as far as that.
Yeah, the electrolytes are important too.
Yeah, we're back on the field tomorrow, so it's going to be hot, I know. But with all that heat,